We're building a camp. This is it. Can't do anything on the ground when you got dogs around. So I made a shelf. Well, first I made a hook to hang my bag. I used this to baton, and I used this knife to drill the hole and to baton through here. Take that off. Did okay. It's wet today, so this is a little damp. Feels extra grippy. This leather cord that I wrapped around there. And I'm also carrying this slightly modified SOG Aegis FX. So the modification is that, as with this, what you started out with was a kind of a low saber grind with a very steep final bevel, resembling a really mashed up Scandi grind, basically. So kind of convexing that out, thinning it out behind the edge. Did a bit more of that today on this. Cuts quite well now, and it chops quite well too. Let's see whether it can take a bit of this. Not really. It's a very tough thing to cut through when it's unsupported. These beech twigs. Anyway, it's kind of getting in there. So it had a big old finger guard thing jutting out here, so I started taking that down. It bulged out too much here, so I started whittling that off. And it's too skinny here. I want a Pucco style handle, barrel shape. That's what I want to do with this. And a proper bird's beak. And I wouldn't use this lanyard hole probably much because it's in the wrong place. So what I want to do is cut in with the Dremel. That's why I put this tape here. I actually brought the Dremel. It's in that bag there. Yeah, cut in so that then I can do a twine epoxy wrap and shape it however I want it. I like the way that it has this a bit of a forward sway to the blade relative to the handle. As compared to the conventional Pucco, it's usually kind of more straight out. It's a very chunky, robust blade. So the shelf, aside from this and this, is just some twine. It sits on this branch here, and it's tied on there. And then, apart from going through the hole there, this is just a kind of an interference fit down there. Pretty sturdy. You know, I made it so a dog could run into it and bounce off and it shouldn't break. Bring all my stuff crashing to the ground. Crashing. Thanks for watching. Took my trusty Dremel. Had it wrapped in some cloths so I wouldn't break the wheel on the way out. And I cut in. So I tidied it up as well, a little, with the neck knife. It's interesting cutting this glass resin stuff. I'm sure it's hell on an edge, but it's pretty easy to bring the edge back on this thing. So anyway, now I can file. I didn't bring a file with me, but since I have the line now marked in, I can just file up to that. So then when I do the wrap, the point being that the wrap, then I can sand it flush, you know, so there'll be like a little blue bolster here with some of this decoration, and then it'll be a smooth transition into the twine epoxy wrap. Wearing a tea towel on my head because I was in the kitchen and I didn't have a hat, my hair was in my face, I tied it on and I forgot about it.